It'll all be over soon, Steve. Yeah, Steve. Show me that bass. Give me that subwoofer. Test those amps. Just taking my morning shit. And, looks like I'm out of toilet paper again. Thankfully, I have one of many of my favorite Steve Meade pictures right there. So, crisis averted. Jokes aside, here's a little bit of context to what's going on here. Basically, I said I didn't like Sonic Electronics in a comment, and Meade got super mad. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know, maybe I got his goatee in a knot or something, but he's out here saying that I'm smoking crack and that he knows me more than I know myself, and he knows what he's dealing with, and he doesn't want to see that I have actually purchased amps from Sonic Electronics. He doesn't believe me. He doesn't think that I have a build or anything. He thinks that I live with my parents because of the YouTube videos I upload for fun. He's really off his rocker, it seems. So he wants me to show everyone all the sick builds that I've made. And I've only made one, which I explained to him. It's my own. It's simple. It works. Now that I actually have a good amp, not purchased from Sonic Electronics. Since Meade was so adamant that I lived in my parents' house, I just wanted to give him a quick tour of my little apartment. You know, I wish he was right. My parents' house is a lot nicer than my apartment, so, you know, it'd be nice to live there again. But, you know, here I am, my own apartment, so, fuck you, Steve. Now, I want to go over real quick why I think Steve Meade is such a fucking man-baby when it comes to negative comments and, you know, just general trolling that goes on his videos, because, you know, his community's kind of cancerous, and I'll go over that later. But here you can see him standing next to a Donkey Kong arcade. And so I did a little Googling, a little bit of research, find out that that thing is about 67 inches tall, and Steve's about the same height, so that puts him at about 5'7", maybe 5'8". So I think that's one of his main problems, is he's a fucking manlet, and so he just has so many issues with his height that he has to take out all his frustration on people, you know, saying that they don't like certain companies that aren't even related to him. So, you know, that's just my theory, at least. Now, here's just a couple charts and graphs I made up in Microsoft Paint, just showing basically Steve Meade's douche level, and also his salty level whenever he gets negative comments on a video, because I'm not the first person that this has happened to. He gets into fights with people on his videos constantly. Like, it's actually embarrassing. So, you know, as you can see, each tick mark represents one comment, so each comment that goes up, he just salt. He's just so mad. And you know, it's just kind of weird, because, you know, you see all these comments saying, like, the people that have actually met him in real life, you know, they're like, oh, he's the nicest guy. And, you know, I don't doubt that 1 second, but damn, he is one angry son of a bitch when it comes to his keyboard warrior skills. Like, god damn. Now, this is just a little love letter that somebody wrote Steve back in like 2007. I think I imagine Steve has probably seen this by now. He probably has it framed next to his bed. He probably reads it before going to sleep every night. It just talks about how just respectful and friendly and talented he is, and, you know, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that he's talented and friendly in real life at all. I'm sure he's great. But the fact that he feels the need to just get bent out of shape when it comes to things that people say online, like, it is, wow, it's sad. But, you know, if you guys want to, you know, pause the video here and read this, you know, it just really shows that, you know, maybe he's a good guy. I don't know. I don't think he's a good father or husband personally, just from what I've seen. I mean, I took a look at his kid's Instagram, Anthony Meade, which, by the way, you spelled Anthony wrong when you're filling out the birth certificate and everything, so good job on that. But let's take a look at this. Every 5 or 6 posts, he has an ad for his dad's products. Like, it's just like, oh, here's 5 pictures of the same fucking car, and then, oh, SMD product, 5 more pictures of the different car, oh, Steve Meade product. And then I found this golden little nugget here. Is his gaming computer. So you're trying to tell me, Steve, that being a PC gamer means that you live in your parents' basement and shit, and that you're never gonna amount to anything. Look at what you did to your son. You gave him a gaming computer and a PS4, as he says in the comments. So I don't know, Steve. I don't know what to say to this. This is beyond words. Nah, I just want to take a little look at his fucking community. Here's a little post that wasn't even made on the Steve Meade forums, because people are actually leaving his forums just to talk about how bad they are. Because his forums aren't moderated in any sense of the word. People, go there, ask questions about audio and stuff, and, talk to other people in the community, and they just get hazed and harassed and just made fun of if they don't know what they're talking about. If somebody new asks, like, a new person question, it's like, oh, how do I do this? They just get shamed, and then, they don't learn anything. They just get made fun of, and it's just like, are you serious? Like, this is your friendly community that you advertise about in all your videos, saying like, oh, join the forums, it's great, everyone's welcome, everyone's nice and knowledgeable. Nah, that is a straight up lie. And my favorite YouTube comment that I looked at while I was looking through some of your old videos and stuff is upgrade your son. Oh man, that is a good comment. Oh man, Steve, you gotta do something about your community, man. You got some bad people in here insulting your fucking family. You don't even reply to that one. I say something bad about a company that you are partnered with and you flip your shit, but somebody says to upgrade your son and you let that slide? Are you kidding me? Get your priorities straight. Think about your family, Steve. Think about your son. Think about Anthony with an E. Think about him. Alright, so over here at the local Walmart parking lot, because it ain't a base demo if you're not in the fucking parking lot. And here's what we got in there. It's hard to see. I got a Rockford Fosgate P1500, I think. It might be 1,000. Oh yeah, it's just 1,000. So we got that one, and I got some weights back here because it's fucking winter. I need a little extra traction for my car. Just got finished buying some paper, some dental floss, and some handles. It's always important to get floss for your teeth. I doubt Steve Meade fucking flosses his teeth, nasty motherfucker. Yeah, dental hygiene is important. So I'm gonna play a little Psyph Morrison for you, because Steve Meade fucking loves Psyph Morrison. My system doesn't hit all that hard. I don't really bump that much. I just I have it just so I can have a little bit of bump in the trunk. So if he doesn't like that, I don't really care.
I seen her at the spot. She came up talking. Her and her other friends. I noticed him while they was walking. She said, "Aren't you Psyph?" Yeah, she said she knew it. She said that I was cute and dope and really dug the movement. She said that she often had thoughts of us hanging out. Her home all alone, movies on the couch. Said the cousin say with her, but she moving out. How she can come through top down, paint the town. I don't know her name, but she's sexy. She said that we can trade numbers, so later she can text me, take me home.
Yeah, so I do have a system Meade, so you can fuck off. I really don't give a shit about your opinions, but I would love to hear what you have to say. So in conclusion, I just want to say, Steve Meade, big fan of your videos. I really like the content you put out, but damn, you are a bitch. Now, I'm gonna go back to fucking